Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, don't forget, hit that subscribe button and turn them notifications on. So today, we're spreading a bit of our box manure, farmyard manure, farmyard waste, whatever you want to call it. We have got a Bunning rear discharge spreader on hire today, and well, we've got that is it, it's on hire for today, so we've got to get all the muck spread today. So I'm loading this morning. Not sure whether I'm going to be loading all day or not, but Dad's going to do something else in a minute. I have been hedge brushing this week so far, but we are off now to load up. See you in a bit. Sparks on the spreader. We've got the Puma in front of this spreader we got on hire. I'll take a little bit of a look at that a bit later on. And I'm on the JCB. We got 3 tumps of muck to spread today. Now they're not the biggest tumps. This one up here is not very big. We're just gonna stick this on a 5-acre field that we have on the top. And then the other 2 tumps will go on the other 2 fields, one for a 5-acre and one for an 8, I think. So that's the plan. Anyway, we're about to hit the road, so we'll catch up when we've got some fields. There's the first load gone. And like, this is the tumps up here. So you got this bit here, you got a load there, and then about 7 or 8 loads there. Today I'm driving the Streamline JCB. So it's got some real nice clean glass today. You could almost put your hand, no, wait. Yeah, we had a little bit of a disaster yesterday. I'll stick a picture in now of what happened to the window screen. But today we have actually not got a window. I'm having to go without, which is brilliant if it was roasting hot, because I'd have a bit of air conditioning, even though this is an air conditioned machine. But yeah, it's not the warmest days today, but it's not too bad, so long as the wind doesn't start blowing towards me when I'm loading the spreader, because that way then all the straw and crap will start blowing in the cab. So I have to change the loading direction, but at least the visibility is good. So we're gonna have to wait till Monday for a new front window. Basically, we was moving a bit of scrap yesterday, and there was a block on top of the what we were moving, and it kind of come flying down and hit the bottom of the window. So that is why we've got a really clean window. That's window, look. This here, in fact, is not there anymore. There goes in another, and on here now we've got this little tump left there, and then we've cleared the stuff that we saw us taking out in the first lugging of muck about 2 months ago, which we tipped at the top end there with the MX. So that no window screen is going all right. We've not had any muck falling through there yet, so that's a good sign. Oh, none of that on us. Bearing in mind, I'm just going to follow Mark through here now and just try and film him doing a bit of spreading. To get this finished up here, and it'll be off to stuff down the ice. There's a fair load on there actually. 3 now, and this is the final tump to do today, or the final tump this year really. There's the line, it goes right back to the hedge pretty well. Now I did start on that end, but there was a wasp nest right in the end of this tump of muck, and yeah, when you got no window screen, the last thing you want to be doing is spending your, you know, the next hour or so around a very angry swarm of wasps. So I decided to come to this end, but we've just started on this field. This is the second load now going on here. I don't like standing anywhere near these things because they do throw some bits out at some pace and to a fair range. A few stones in there, I think. So we're now on the Puma. Mark's had to nip off for half an hour or whatever, so I've now been given the seat for spreading a bit of this muck. Highly honoured. Though I have done this job before. I have used this spreader before. I used it on the MX last time, a couple of years ago, when we last, I don't know when we last set it on hire, but before, what did he say he was in? Not 10, 5 or something. There we go. We are spreading. So this is all right job. Like I say, I've done a bit before in the past, so I'm not all fresh to it. Awfully nice cold JCB for a few minutes. Bloody good spreader as well. It gives a real nice even spread. And not only that, it also eats the stuff, and it cuts it up really well. Something that we, you know, all these big rear discharge spreaders do now, but this one really cuts the muck up into real nice small pieces, which on stubble grounds isn't so bad because you're ploughing it in, but it'll decompose quicker, meaning that the ground and the next year's ploughing can take it in a lot quicker if it's crunched up more than if it was in bigger lumps. So I mean, it has its benefits, and that is one of them. Yeah, it's a good spreader. I've got to take this back either tonight or in the morning. I'm not sure yet. Depends how I feel. It's now 6:30. 6:30. We should be finished by 7:30 really. So realistically, I could take this back tonight, but like I say, it depends where I can be asked. Which the answer to that is probably not. So we hire this spreader in, and the reason we hire one and don't own one is because we have 1 day's work a year for it, and to be honest with you, they're quite cheap to hire. They're not something that's hard to get hold of for hiring, so we decide to hire them instead of buy one, and that's that really.